I'm going to show you how to render using multiple cameras, and I've been using Maya software rendering. So the first thing here, I need to create a camera. Go to create camera and then hit camera right here. And then you can see the camera is seen. So I'm going to look through that camera. So go to panels, perspective, camera. Alright, so I have this right here now. So next thing in here, I want to turn on my resolution gauge. So if you hover over here, this icon. And what this does, this gives me an idea of when I render how my frame is going to look like. So if I hit render right now, you can see this here resembles this right here. Okay? So the next thing here, what I want to do now is just kind of line it up how I want the shot. So if I hit play, alright, that would be nice. So I want to create a second camera right now. Create camera and hit camera right here. And I want to look through the second camera, do the same thing, and now I'm going to do hit rewind, turn on my resolution gauge. Maybe I'm gonna have a above shot like this, so like that. So we'll see how that looks like. Hit play and shoot fire upon 82. Looks great. I got an overseen of my scene here. Alright, so the next here, I'm gonna create a third camera, and I'm going to hit here, create cameras and camera. I'm gonna look through the third camera, and I'm gonna look on the other side of the bridge here. But for this one here, what I'll do is I'm going to animate this camera so I get a moving camera in the scene. So I'm going to turn on my resolution gauge. I'm going to hit rewind. And I'm going to scrub through my timeline here. Let me see. When I get right about right here, that's where I think would be a good scene. So I hit a keyframe by hitting S. Rewind. So maybe something like that. Oops. Move my keyframe to the end here, and now I hit play. That's a nice shot. Alright. So next thing in here, what I need to do now is open up the rendering setting. So I'm going to go up here to the top and go choose this right here, the highlighter, click it, and this is my rendering settings. Or I could go here and hit render setup here. Oops, that is I meant to say this render setting, not render setup layer. Do that. Alright, so in here, so the first thing here, I'll scroll to the top of the render setting. Right here it says file name specific prefix. I'm going to name this tank and then underscore. And if I hit right click in here, I can choose which camera is going to be rendered. So basically I'm going to say, if I render camera 1, all my sequence images will be tank underscore camera 1, and that'll be the sequence of the camera 1. And then also it would automatically do tank underscore camera 2 sequence when I set up the cameras right here. Next thing here, it says image format. I'm going to choose PNG to do that, since I'm going to bring this into Premiere, and Premiere does not support the native IFF in Maya doing that. And the PNG will give me like an alpha channel or a clear channel in the background. And then I scroll down here to the bottom here. I want to choose my frame animation extension, and I'm going to choose the name underscore number. So basically, when I render each sequence, it's going to be the name of the scene, which will be tank. Then underscore will be the camera number, an extension would be PNG. Next in here, this is the frame range doing that. So I'm going to start on frame 1, and then it's going to stop rendering at frame 230 doing that. So what I could do right now is, just for time's sake, I can do 1 through 10. And then here in the bottom here now, it says Renderable Camera. So I want to choose the first one to be camera 1. To add a second camera to the scene, all I have to do is select this, take this, scroll down to the bottom here, and choose Add a Renderable Camera. So now I have camera 2. Let's add my third camera. Scroll down here, add a third camera, doing that, and then I have all my cameras in the scene now. And then in here below where it says image size, I can choose what size I want. I can do, for this one, I might should do 640 by 480. You can see my resolution gauge changes according to that. If you're brave enough, you can do 4K if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do that right now. Doing that. Alright, and that's all I'm going to show you for the render settings. You could Google, or I could show you guys later how to set up, have a good quality of render scene. So now I'm ready to render. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into my, oops, I forgot to mention, my rendering path will be path, go to my D drive, my project, tank, and images. That's where all my files will be going right now. So, ready to render, go into rendering, and go to render, and then hit batch render. If you go here now, it should be rendering. It takes a little time. Okay. So I'm going to stop here because I rendered this before, and all I'm going to do now is to cancel this right here. It's going to take a little while to think. So I'm just going to hit here, cancel batch render. So let me go to Premiere and show you how to load this into Premiere, this render sequence. So I'm going to hit new project. I'll call it tank S. I don't know why S. Oh, tanks plural. So comes up, and I'm going to import my first tanks right here. You can see this is the ones I have rendered before, camera 1 underscore boom. So I, opposite instead of naming tanks first, I use the camera token first. So I click this right here, camera 1, and make sure the image sequence is selected. Okay, and I'm going to drag this to timeline, and you can see if I play this, see exact same scene, but I'm going to do it different here now. Alright, let's import the second scene cameras. To number 2. Scroll up here. Go down. Camera 2. Oops, sorry. Camera 2 right here. And scroll to the timeline. So if I play this, oops. Scroll to the timeline here. Now I hit play, you can see here's the sequence number 2. Alright, so that's how you render multiple cameras in Maya. Thanks, and take care.